What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to another episode of the show. I'm your host, Most Chris Talks. I hope you're having a blessed day because I'm having a blessed one. So, I want to welcome all my old listeners and my new listeners to the show. And let's get into this first topic. This first topic and our main topic is about TikTok. And according to TikTok, we're doing this show on the letter to America from Osama bin Laden. This is, for some reason, has been making a major deal on TikTok. As y'all know, we're not on TikTok, but this has been making like a big deal on it. So we're gonna play this story real quick. This is from I believe it's NBC. I believe it's NBC. So this is from NBC. So let's hit that, and I'm gonna give y'all my view and my opinion. Let's play it through. Hit it.
TikTok pulling content off its platform after videos promoting Osama bin Laden's letter to America started gaining momentum.
This morning I read Letter to America.
The letter, written in 2002, 1 year after 9/11, by the Al-Qaeda leader, justifying one of the worst terrorist attacks in the U.S. that left nearly 3,000 dead.
I just read A Letter to America.
Go read it.
Users at times reading the letter, while others noting how the letter resonated with them. In particular, portions criticizing U.S. support for Israel, accusing Americans of financing oppression of the Palestinians.
Did y'all know that the tax dollars are given to Israel to help them kill all the people in Palestine?
The videos adding to an already contentious and heated debate online over the Israel-Hamas conflict.
I literally read it last night.
Everything he said was valid.
This man didn't care about us.
All it took was reading one paragraph in a letter that mentions Palestine.
Who's really the terrorist?
A video montage of these TikToks, some which garnered millions of views, getting the attention of the social media platform. Today, publishing a statement on X, formerly known as Twitter, writing that the content promoting this letter clearly violates our rules on supporting any form of terrorism. We are proactively and aggressively removing this content and investigating how it got onto our platform. The Guardian, that originally published a transcript of the letter in 2002, has now pulled the text from their site, saying the letter has, quote, been widely shared on social media without the full context.
I can't believe I have to say this, but you all need to stop shilling for Osama bin Laden's letter to America.
U.S. lawmakers now using these videos as reason to renew calls to ban the Chinese-owned app. And tonight that concern reaching the White House, releasing a statement on the alarming trend, saying in part, quote, there is never a justification for spreading the repugnant, evil, and anti-Semitic lies that the leader of Al-Qaeda issued just after committing the worst terrorist attack in American history. No one should ever insult 2,977 American families still mourning loved ones by associating themselves with the vile words of Osama bin Laden. Well, TikTok.
All right, folks, we're going to stop that report right there. So let me bust it down and let me break down what I think of this situation to you. All right, so as far as I'm concerned, with TikTok, now we're not on TikTok, so you can't find us on TikTok because of certain complications and certain issues with TikTok. But what needs to be understood is this: any letter that is being written by a terrorist, that you are sitting there, you're trying to find some type of relation to it or some type of connection to it from a terrorist writing a letter. You have sympathy from. For anybody who saw this letter, who read this letter, I'm not going to air this letter on this specific platform, because like every other platform that it has been aired on, it has been cut off. So we're not going to do that. But for all the people that have done, you know, this is what you get. You will get my dummy buzzer, because for you to agree or even to entertain such a thing as a letter from a terrorist person who has killed more than 2,000 people. Okay, over 2,000 people. And you are trying to sit there and relate that to Hamas or to Israel or to Palestine to me is ridiculous. Like, give him the dummy buzzer one more time, please. This is what you get from me, because I'm to me, I'm like, bruh, yeah, bruh. What the like what the are you thinking? It makes no sense. No sense at all. This is a person who sat there with no discretion at all and killed over 1,000 people in a bombing of 2 towers. Now, I understand people have their views on it. The government was a part of it. The government this, the government that. I understand everybody's views on it. I understand all this stuff. It does not replace the fact that 2 planes smashed into them towers. And on October 7th, that was Palestine's World Trade Center event. That was the equivalent of their event. So for you to sit there and praise bin Laden for writing a letter to America to condone the actions that he did, you're worse than the Hamas. You are worse than Hamas. And I would say this to all these people, that because there's other stuff that's going on as far as Israel, the Israelites or whatever, and the Jewish people fighting on American soil. Come on, let's be honest. Let's be honest. With all these protests and stuff, and y'all fighting the cops and fighting the Capitol Police, let's be honest. If that's the situation, if you really, really feel like that, and a lot of you people are non-melanin people, so you got it. And if you don't got it, you could damn sure go to the bank and get the credit to go get a plane ticket and fly right over there to Israel or wherever and go fight yourself. People, listen, this is not our war. This is not America's war. This is a war between Israel and Palestine. This is not our war. Okay? This is not America's war. So for you Palestine and you Jewish people that are here in America, for y'all to be sitting there fighting, y'all bringing y'all war here. Y'all bringing y'all war here. And it makes no sense. But in the mainstream media, they're going to blow it up. They're going to blow it up. They're going to boom it. They're going to broadcast it. And it's going to be on every mainstream media platform that you could think of. Everyone. And you have to think why they're doing that. You have to think why they're doing that. This thing has been blasted over mainstream media and social media since October. Okay? You also you gotta think about the Russia war too. They did the same thing with the Russia war. They blasted it all over American TV. Just like they're blasting this war all over American TV. Why are they doing that? Ask yourself, to all my listeners, ask yourself, why are they doing that? Because you got to understand, at the end of the day, this is not our war. This is not our war. And part of that, there was a part of it where one of the TikTokers has stated, we're giving money to Israel to bomb these Palestinians, to bomb the Palestinians. Now, are we giving money to Israel? Yes, the hell we are. We are. So America, you get the dummy buzzer. Yes, we are. We have been. If you actually look at it, and this is why I try to bring to all my listeners, and this is part of the reason why I started this channel, is to open your eyes to different things. We've been giving money to Israel for the last over a decade. Over a decade. Listen to this. All the Americans, all y'all woke people, so-called woke people, I don't know why y'all not woke about that. Because over a decade, we've been giving Israel over about $10 billion year annually. We've been sending to this country over a decade. Nobody's looking into that. Nobody's wondering why that's happening. Nobody's questioning that. Now that this war has started, now all these questions is coming up. Now all these things are coming up. But I mean, let's be honest. Israel is no better than the people in Hamas, because they're doing the same thing. They're doing the same exact thing. Hamas killed women and children. Israel killed women and children. Then America jumps inside the war. To do what? To support them for what? Israel don't need us. Israel don't need our bankroll. Israel don't need our military support. They don't need none of that. They already been bankrolling us for over a decade. So why would they need our money now? They don't. At all. But, and I say this to my melanin brothers and sisters. There is a civil war in Africa right now. Where is America's support? Nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be seen. But yeah, we are sitting here. America is supporting these non-melanin countries that contribute nothing to America. The most that America gets from these countries is wheat. If you really look into it, we get our wheat and our grain from there. Something that we can sit there and grow in fucking America. Excuse my voice. Can you bleep that out? You supposed to be, yeah. In America. We can grow the same products that we go over to these countries and get. We can grow right here. But we don't. The Biden administration, I've said it before, I'll say it again. The Biden administration is one of the worst administrations ever. 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 If this man does not go down as the worst president in history, I don't know who would be. I mean, you could probably compare him to Nixon right now. Bruh. That's how bad he is. Because he is doing the opposite of what we have always said that America's always said that we would not negotiate with terrorists. Yet, here we are negotiating with terrorists. To do what? To pull Americans out. Think about this, people. Why aren't there any other countries coming up? Why aren't there any other countries stepping up? It's not just Americans in there. It's not just Americans in there. It's not just the Israels in there. It's not just them. It's not just them. It's not just them that's in there. There's members of damn near every different country or every different ethnicity that you could think of. That's there. Why are those countries not there? Why is America got to be the only one that's there? Yeah, like really ask yourself, why aren't there any other countries in there? Why aren't there any other countries trying to give aid? Why aren't there any other countries sending aid? It's just America, 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 America. No, nobody else. Nobody else. People, we are in the middle of a war that has nothing to do with us. This is a biblical war that has been going on for over 70 years. Over 70 years, this war has been going on. And America, at this point, is just standing behind this, what do you call it? Genocide. Because that's what we're witnessing. To all you woke people, or all you so-called woke people, I know some of y'all listen to this channel, and I've read some of y'all comments. Let me tell you something. A lot of y'all woke people or so-called woke people, I haven't responded to y'all. It's because all of y'all, most of y'all are just full of a bunch of, you know what I'm saying? You're full of and you're not as woke as you think you are. You're not. Because you don't even know these type of things that's going on. You're not seeing what's exactly panning out. You're not seeing what's going on. You're listening to the mainstream news, which is delivering false BS. They're telling you false crap, and then a lot of you are saying they're believing it. And then some of you are saying that you're following these social media pages, and you are actually believing some of the stuff that you are hearing on social media. Listen, I'm not going to sit there and knock anybody or any other platform. I'm not going to do that. What I'm saying is this: if you're going to sit there, and I did a story on this. If any of my listeners, you're listening, I did a story on this before. Stop listening to everything that you hear on social media, because not everything that you hear on social media is 100. And if it's something that you believe, why wouldn't you do your research about it? One woman stated, "Oh, the government is sending money to kill." They're not sending money to kill these people. The people are using the money to do these things. It's no different, and this is why that statement was such an ignorant one. It's like me giving you $500. I'm just telling you, for the simple-minded listeners out there, I give you $500. Once I give you $500, what do you do with it? Don't say it. Just think. What do you do with it? I bet you're not going to do anything I suggest. You're going to do what you want with it, because it's your money. You do what you want. These people chose to sit there. The Palestinians, whatever, chose to sit there, take the money, buy pipes, and make bombs. Israel wasn't making bombs. These people chose to sit there, take the money, make bombs, to go start a war, to start a genocide. Israel responded. America is backing up Israel. Why? We should not be involved in this genocide at all. And we are going to go down as part of the corporates to this genocide. We should not be involved in this at all. That's just my view and my opinion. Because as you can see, just off of these social media platforms, these TikToks, and it's not just TikTok. This is just what this story pointed out was TikTok. But it's Facebook, it's Instagram, it's all these other platforms that this is being seen, this is being aired at. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said in the previous one, you got the college kids. Kids are worrying to go to school. This is what America has come to. This is what America has resulted to. And when this what happens, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, and I'm not saying it's a good thing, but this is when you take in immigrants and you bring them in from all different cultures and you bring them together. What the American government has not understood is this. If certain cultures, when they clash overseas, it don't matter where they at. It doesn't matter where they at. It's no different in America with what y'all would deem black or white. I don't call them black or white. I call them melanin and non-melanin. But most would deem black or white. Same thing. These same wars that's happening over there, they happen on American soil. But we are not sitting there. We are not standing up when it happens to the people of melanin color. We not. But at this point, people of melanin color, we not really suffering now. But if this continues and it's allowed to continue, it will pour into different cultures. It will. And we have to be careful of that. So to all my listeners, this is what I want to say to you. And this is my final message to you before I end this show. Listen. Be vigilant and be cautious. Please be aware that this is not racial. This is a biblical war that is going on and has been going on since before you were born or your grandparents were born. This has been going on. This is not a war, in my opinion, that's going to come to an end with ending Hamas. Because when you end Hamas, guess what? Something else comes. What we have to learn as people is this. Terrorism does not stop. It doesn't. Just like technology, it just modernizes. But it doesn't stop. It just continues to grow. And that's my view and that's my opinion on that topic. All right, so check this out. If you like this content and you want to hear more of it, y'all already know what to do. Hit that like, hit that share, hit that notification. As always, I want to thank all my listeners for tuning in. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I so appreciate that. Also, stay blessed and not stressed. And leave me some comments. I would love to hear what you think. All right, y'all. Peace out. I'll see y'all later.